This show is brought to you by Victor Nawrocki Realtor, experienced real estate agent serving Disney and the greater Orlando area of celebratingflorida.com. Have you ever dreamed of living where the magic happens? Victor Nawrocki has made that dream come true for himself and others. One of the biggest decisions you'll make when considering a move is selecting a realtor who can successfully match you with the right home in the right location at the right price. If you're looking to buy or sell in the Orlando area, here's why Victor is the realtor you'll want in your corner. Victor knows the Disney area like the back of his house. By creating a free, no-obligation account on his website, celebratingflorida.com, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Is it time to follow your dream? Victor is looking forward to helping you discover the real estate opportunities that are right for you in this beautiful and fun-filled part of Florida. Visit celebratingflorida.com today or view Victor's view at victorsvista.com and let Victor know the Solo Show sent you. Broadcasting from Miss Piggy's Chapel de Amour here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in the center of North America, on this little planet we call Earth, this is the Solo Show. On this edition, we welcome back some of our favorite guest hosts and their families for the game where anything can happen. It's the not-so-new Newlywed Game, Disney Edition. So now, please welcome your host, a man whose favorite ride at Disneyland is the little train that goes, I think I can, I think I can. So he and his wife return every year, only she rides the train with her eyes closed because they're the only two adults on it. Stan Solo.
Okay, let's welcome everybody. So everyone here is familiar with David and Kim. At least I think you are familiar with David and Kim because they're my regular co-host and David's wife. Also joining us from the Disney DNA podcast, we have Trent and Jenny.
Glad to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Disney DNA podcast?
Me, Jenny?
Yeah, that's all you.
All me. Well, basically, we are a family podcast, meaning the two of us mostly, and our daughters help co-host on occasion. We have Brooklyn and Sophia, and we keep things fun every week. We do a live show every Thursday exclusively on YouTube, and then we also do a recorded show on Tuesdays. But we just love talking Disney, and each week is a variety of topics where it could be park, things from like restaurants to attractions to like resorts. And then for us, we love talking about our home resort being the Riviera, and we're looking forward to it this trip coming up, and just spreading the love and spreading the fun. That's all we do.
Yeah. It's an awesome podcast. It's one that I try to listen to every episode. I don't get to catch every. I think the last one I listened to, Mary was on the last one that I listened to.
Check out our new one because the whole show has 360 audio again, Stan. I'm just saying.
Oh, I like the 360 audio.
298, man.
It freaked me out the first time you played it, and I was walking home. I thought somebody was following me. It was in the winter, and I had my hood up, and I had no peripheral vision whatsoever.
Yeah. And, this one, so I'm just telling you, 298. Check it out.
All right, I'll check it out. Also joining us is Mary and her husband, Steve. Mary, how are you? And welcome to the show. And Steve, how are you?
I'm great.
Yep, I'm good, too. Glad to be here. This should be fun.
Right. Be fun. And Mary is an admin on the Now That's Disney Facebook page. So if you applied and you didn't get through, chances are Mary denied you. That's the one that...
We're on DNA too, aren't you?
She is on ours too, so she's part of our
group. Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she was like the first one or so, yeah.
And on WDWPOV.
That's right.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, they.
Oh, I got to get her on solo show one, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey.
Feeling my admin.
There it is.
No.
Okay, and then also joining us is Jeremy and Sarah Goff. And you may have heard Jeremy's song recently. Welcome back to Walt Disney World. Jeremy, where'd you get the idea for that song?
Some homeless guy left his notebook on the side of the road in Canada. No, Stan Solo sent an amazing idea last Sunday, and today going back now, it's at like 64,000 views and over 1,000 shares in the last 3 days. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I was planning on opening the show today with that song, but my 1942 Mac broke down. I had to hook that cord, crank it.
Yeah.
I had to crank it, get it going again.
Nice.
So at least it's working now. What is Hollywood saying? Earl's is the best?
Or Earl's.
They're talking about Earl's because Donald didn't have lasagna tonight. He had Earl sandwich.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Donald didn't have sausage lasagna today?
He must not have been able to find the sausage.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to play a game. I had the graphic all made, and I didn't bother to download. I didn't have time to download it. But we're playing. What's it called again?
The not so
new. Everybody tried it once. Not so new. Newlywed Game Disney Edition. Right?
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah, the longest title of a game show ever.
Yeah, that's pretty
So.
long.
64,000 people watch that song?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday morning.
You watched it about what, 60,000 times?
Well, I watched it 58,000.
There you go.
I watched it 3,000.
So that's part of it.
I'm a terrible wife. I've watched twice.
Oh.
I never finished introducing Jeremy. So Jeremy has Golf Stock every Friday night. He's live from 8 Eastern till midnight. What time you go for 3 hours?
Yeah,
Wow.
3 hours, which would be 11, but that's
Yeah. I was exaggerating.
the conversion part for you.
Yeah.
It's usually a 3-hour show. Sometimes a little bit. I play whatever everybody wants to hear.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Jeremy has a Beatles show coming up. Right, Jeremy?
Yeah, special Beatles edition of Gobstock coming up within the next week and a half. I'll
That's
put more
exciting.
details
I
up in
can't
my
wait.
Yeah. So I can hardly wait for it. Tuesday nights don't work for me though very well. I'll try to tune in, but
Well, you need
I'll
to quit
be
your
late.
job then. I don't know what to tell you.
So actually, I'm off Tuesday, but I got my own live show. I got the Grand Circle Tour live show on Tuesday nights.
Well, I'll just cancel that show for you, and then you're all set.
Right.
But we're done early though. I'm done early enough that I could probably make it. We go early for that one. Jeff Monotero has joined us. All right. Okay, so does everybody know the rules? If you don't know the rules, put your hands up.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
I think an idea, but there was no official rules sent to us, so we're just going to play along.
Yeah. The rules are simple. The guys are going to leave the room. We're all adults here. We're all not going to be cheating. The people in the chat, I don't want to see anybody cheating in the chat and giving answers. But the guys are going to leave. They're going to go to another room, and it's just going to be myself with the ladies. And I'll ask them questions about their husband. And they give an answer. The guys come back, and the guys got to guess what their wives answered.
Yep.
Then the ladies leave, and then it's just the guys' night out, and we go over this different questions. We'll have 3 questions, and the guys give their answers, and then the ladies come back, and they decide. They try to figure out what the guys answered for the questions. Hopefully, we don't go to a bonus round because math is involved, but it's going to be different points for each question, and I'll make it clear how many points there are for each question. And this is just for fun. There is no prize involved. Sorry, not even a brand new car windshield wiper blade. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I thought we were going to do a Disney trip on Dave's points that he got back.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so that sounds good.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
Dan says he can't promise he's not going to cheat.
Yeah.
Someday stand in for no, I will never, unless you get remarried and take your wife's name, then I will. I guess so I'll should we get right into it, or do we? I don't think we need to go into news or anything, do we?
There is no news.
There's not much news other than
It's still closed.
Yeah.
Trent and Ginny will get to go in November, though.
Yes,
we will.
That's what I'm looking for.
Good for you guys.
a little wallpaper, Haunted Mansion wallpaper on the Fitbit. NBA is going to finish their season at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's for sure now?
Yeah.
Not
They
sure.
confirmed it. I think it was approved by the governor. Or
Yeah. No second honeymoon prizes. No, there is no second honeymoon prizes.
What are we playing?
Mary wants to know who Dan is going to help out. I think Mary. I was going to get you guys to give me team names, but I don't think the only person, the team that has the team name, I think, is Mary and Steve. They'll be the ringers. Everyone else is just. Mary and Steve are the ringers.
I don't know.
The last time you said that, it didn't work out. So don't.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard to figure out my answers because I'm indecisive. So.
No cheating, Steve. No cheating tonight.
Steve doesn't.
Yeah, no cheating. I know Steve has that blind person super hearing that he can hear from Mary from any room in the house. He might have to go next door. Okay, so the guys are going to leave, and we'll get right into it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
Come and get me, Jay.
I'll text you when we're ready.
I'm going to the kitchen.
How am I going to know when I'm?
That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, go have some leftovers, or David. Not too many beers while you're gone. We need you just a little bit sober. Sarah, I'll get you to come a little bit closer because you're a little bit hard to hear.
No, take her.
If that's okay.
I can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question: are the guys all gone? Kim,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yep.
Jenny,
Yep.
Mary. Yeah, the guys are all gone. Okay. Okay, we're going to start off with Kim. It's going to be the same question for all three of you, but Kim will be answering the first one first, and this one will be worth 1 point. What is? Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong page. Hang on there. That's the guys' questions. Okay, Kim. Which one of the 7 dwarfs best describes your husband?
Oh boy. Okay.
Is he right there? He's not right there. She's not looking at him. Is she?
No, I'm thinking.
You've got to think about it.
Yeah, all the way upstairs, looking at Colton.
Okay.
Let's see. There's grumpy. There's sneezy. There's dopey. He's not dopey. He's not sneezy. Grumpy, maybe. Who else is
Happy,
there?
bashful, Doc.
Nope. I would say grumpy.
Grumpy.
Yep.
Okay, and then Sarah
I'm gonna have to say dopey just because he's a big goofball.
and Jenny.
I'm going with grumpy. I
Thank
don't
you.
see that when we're on our show, but I'm going with grumpy.
And Mary.
I'm going with happy.
Okay, for the people in the chat, now that we've heard the answers to that question, after this show, which one of these 4 couples are going to get divorced? Now that you heard the answers. Because of this show, which one of the 4 couples? Okay, we're going to go with Sarah first on this one.
Hollywood. Is there a drunky dwarf?
Drunky dwarf. Is there a drunky dwarf? Okay, Sarah. What is the first attraction you and Jeremy rode together at Walt Disney World?
Oh, good Lord. First time we went together was our honeymoon, and I want to say Haunted Mansion. I don't know. It was a whirlwind trip. It was crazy. We literally jumped on a plane the day after we got married, and I don't think we stopped until we got home. I think Haunted Mansion. I'm going to say Haunted Mansion.
Okay. You also have to think which one is he going to think it is, too. That's something you have to kind of keep in mind.
That's his favorite, as you know from your podcast. So,
yep.
I'm gonna say Haunted Mansion.
Okay, not sure about a divorce, but Stan will You know what? I'm lucky because the Canadian-U.S. border is closed right now for at least a month, so I got at least to the end of June.
There's ways across any border.
Okay, Jenny, the first attraction you 2 rode together.
I am pretty sure it was Pirates. I'm like 99.99% sure it was Pirates. That was my first Walt Disney World attraction.
Okay, Mary.
Steve will probably remember this. I don't think I do, though. I'm going to go with Haunted Mansion.
Everyone's in Magic Kingdom day 1.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Alrighty,
It's a
Kim.
rule. You have to go there first.
Yeah, first day and last day.
I'm totally guessing. I know it was Magic Kingdom, and I know Colton was 4, so it was all 3 of us. I know that it wouldn't be a thrill ride yet, so I'm going to go with, I don't know, Small World or Pirates. I'm going to go with Small World.
I think Kim has David's phone or iPad or whatever, right, Kim?
Yeah, I have David's iPad.
Yeah. So David's not watching it. Kim has control.
Holly.
What did they say? They wait for a special meetup if you beware of unplanned meetups. Okay, so this one's going to be worth 2 points. I kind of went in the wrong order, but that's fine. And we're going to start off with Jenny this time.
Okay.
Okay. What is your husband's favorite Disney snack?
Dole Whip.
Okay, this one probably should have been a 1 point. Mary.
Mickey Bar.
And Kim?
Does beer count?
That's what you think he's going to... Which you think he's going to answer?
Dole Whip or Mickey Bar. I'm going to say Mickey Bar.
He'll probably answer beer. And Sarah.
Citrus Swirl.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, we're not. He likes pineapple. I don't, and not like the Dole Whips at all. Very big controversy sometimes. So.
Yeah, I didn't realize Trent liked Dole Whips till a couple of trips ago, and I was like, "What?"
Where did this come from?
I know.
Okay, ladies, you can go get your husbands.
Right.
And we'll get them. See if you can find them. They're probably in the garages now or something. Steve is next door, so Mary has a long walk. Okay, so people in the chat, I just want to remind you, now you know their answers. Don't be typing them out. It's important that we don't have anybody giving away answers, because this is, pride on the line. So, and I'm going to get myself.
Oh my goodness. It scared me. When Mary was opening the door, Trent, you have a thing, but when Mary was walking in, because I was looking at your screen, I could have sworn Mary was walking. Like at exactly the same time she opened the door and he did.
That would have been a cool trick.
I know. I was like, wait a second.
I better get my mask if I'm coming over.
Yeah.
Oh my!
All right. So I got to hang out with Sophia in the kitchen for a little while. So
What
That's not
happened?
bad.
Where's Kim and David? Oh, okay. Here comes David.
David went next door. Oh, I was going to be long. I was going to be longer.
His beer's in the basement, so he had to go next door to get one.
Now, where's Kim?
She's upstairs. She has to come down.
Yeah, she comes down.
Hold on.
We lost one already. All right, let's go.
Look at this guy here cheating. My phone was on, was covered by a blanket. I was busy with Hobbs. Okay. All right.
He will attest. I'll bring him down.
Why does it say Jeremy Joff? Okay. Okay, that's good. All righty. So you didn't check to see how many downloads we had while we were on the air?
I did actually. It was 64.9.
Nice.
Wow.
that's awesome.
It could be over 100 by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened there?
That was weird.
David got rid of that. Okay. What?
We were spitting for a second.
Okay. You guys in the cheating.
There we go. Who's cheating?
Nobody's cheating.
Nobody.
Everyone's doing good.
Yep.
Just you and Jeremy were showing that you were still watching when you guys were gone.
Oh, because I have my iPad, so we can see the comments.
That way I could hear the answers.
Yeah. No, we keep it down here.
I know. Just okay, so everybody's present and accounted for, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do this I guess I'll do it in the same order. Oh, look at it. Are you massaging her hand?
3 questions. Okay, that's cool.
Dog.
Oh, that's a dog. Oh, okay. It looked like you were massaging. I thought maybe you were sucking up to her because you knew that you're going to give these answers wrong or something.
The answers off of her hand.
She gets all
Okay,
right.
guys. So I asked in the chat after I asked this first question, who in the chat thought you guys would get, after they heard the answers, which one of you would get divorced because of this show? And pretty much they all said you all will be divorced.
Not us.
No, I'm just joking.
That's too expensive.
Okay, so we're gonna
Expensive
start off.
together too long.
David, you're gonna be first. So what did you are first?
David.
Oh,
So David,
Okay.
what did Kim say? Of the 7 dwarfs, which one best describes you?
Oh, that's too easy for me. This is too easy.
And Kim, what did you say?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. So you got 1 point.
I'm a girl.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Well, you're not. You're not dope.
Okay, so Jeremy, what did Sarah say?
Well, let's see. Seeing as how sexy is not a dwarf, it's gonna be Doc. You better not have said dopey. That's all.
I did.
All right. Start that paperwork up. Dan, I'm moving in with you, buddy.
Borders closed. Okay, Trent, what did Jenny say?
Too easy.
Think real hard on this.
Yeah, and you can even ask our daughters. They'll tell the exact same answer, and it's grumpy. That's Captain Obvious.
There we go. 1 point there. Ding, ding, ding.
Yep. I've been called that already, so that's what I'm saying. It's easy.
So Mary, Steve, what did Mary say?
Well, it's either happy or sleepy, so I'm going to go with happy.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
Okay, so after round 1, we got a three-way tie. Jeremy and Sarah were the only two that didn't get that. But question 2 is worth 2 points. Question 2 is worth 2 points. So, all right. This time I started with Jenny, so we're going to go with Trent first.
Okay.
What did Jenny say is your favorite Disney snack?
Ooh. Well, I have one. It's a very good version of it, and you can get it with the little red chocolate feather, and it's going to be a Dole Whip.
Sorry, you broke up. What was it?
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Ding, ding, ding. 2 points. All right.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy.
Okay, Steve, what did Mary say was your favorite snack at Walt Disney World?
Mickey bar.
Ding, ding, ding. 2 more points. All right. These questions are way too easy for you guys.
They are easy.
Okay.
So far, yeah.
What, David, what did Kim say?
Alcohol.
It's going to be either beer or a Mickey bar or a Dole Whip. I'm going to say Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding. 2 points. Wow. And you know what? It's funny. She said he'll probably say beer, but I'm going to go with Mickey bars. That's pretty funny.
Because you can't get beer as a snack credit, so I'm going to say the Mickey Bar.
Okay.
But it gets a
How did
gold
the Mickey bar not win our game? Okay, Jeremy, we're off to you now. You got to get the 2 points there. Stay in this game.
Well, she should have said citrus swirl.
Did say citrus swirl.
There we go. 2 points. All right. Everybody wins that round. That was an easy question. That should have been the 1 pointer question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this round is worth 3 points. Okay. All right. This is going to be testing the memory here a little bit. And I'm going to start off with Jeremy and Sarah. What is the first ride you rode together at Walt Disney World?
God, this is a good round, Stan. I know this one.
I'm going to say Haunted Mansion.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. 3 points.
Ding, 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 ding.
We have Samantha from Australia. Good morning, Samantha. Nice.
Hello, Samantha from Down Under.
That's DNA.
I'm going to have somebody on the solo show. We're recording tomorrow morning from New Zealand, Samantha. And that probably will be coming out next Thursday. We're recording tomorrow. Okay, Trent and Jenny. Trent, what are you saying?
I remember this one like it's yesterday, and this is the clue.
The question is,
yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
A perfect round. Unbelievable. Okay. So ding, ding, ding. Mary and Steve. Steve, what did Mary say is your first attraction together?
Haunted Mansion.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Another perfect round. Holy cow. This is crazy. Okay, Kim and David.
So this was a really rough one because I remember the day we stayed at Wilderness Lodge and we went over to Ohana for breakfast, and then we went to the Magic Kingdom for sure. That was our first park day.
Magic Kingdom.
I'm drawing a blank on what ride it was.
Me too.
That counts as a blank.
I'm thinking of the path. Was it Seven Dwarfs, Small World, or Pirates?
Colton was little.
It wasn't Haunted Mansion because Colton had a meltdown when we did Haunted Mansion later when in the shrinking room. I think it was Small World.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Look at that. That is incredible.
No, we wouldn't have done Seven Dwarfs, and we didn't. Yeah, Haunted Mansion was later because I remember it was later in the day.
I'm impressed. I'm really impressed because my wife and I, our first trip wasn't that long ago, and we have no idea. Neither one of us have any idea what our first attraction was together.
Well, we just remember because it was our honeymoon and it was my first time going, so that was like my first Disney experience.
Yep.
So,
and I hyped up Pirates the whole way over there, so it was easy.
Well, okay, it was our 25th wedding anniversary. It was my wife's very first trip, and it wasn't that long ago. And we don't even know what park we went to first.
That's why you're the host tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
And you didn't take a picture with the real lays you got either.
No. Oh, did I send you the picture I sort of had?
No.
I did find one that was kind of.
You also told me that you were going to.
You didn't make it to Kona. You went to Captain Cook's then.
Who's this? Alan is saying the hubby and I rode Everest for the first time together. That was their first ride together. And Hollywood is saying I couldn't tell what the. Yeah, Holly doesn't know either. Jeff is trying to keep warm winters here. Oh, so it's I guess it's a lot colder in Australia. So I'm not sure if I'd ask this question now or wait till the girls are left. David, without looking at Kim, how many years have you guys been married? This is not worth any points. How many years?
12, going on 13 to 12.
Nice. Okay. And Mary?
20.
20 years. Wow. And Jeremy?
It will be 10 on October 1st of this year.
10 years. Nice. It's a big one coming up. And I mentioned I should have asked Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I just looked at the names. I saw Mary's name there. Trent.
15.
15 years. Nice.
I would have knew the answer, Stan.
What's that?
I would have knew the answer.
Oh, I know you would have known it. You know why? Because you have Mary. Everyone has the guy's name first, and then yours is Mary and Steve's. I just looked at the name. Sorry about that.
We got married in 2000, so I wouldn't have to think. You just look at the end of the year and how many years we've been married.
Nice even year.
That's a good way to do it, for sure. 2020 be an easy year to remember for everybody. I can tell you that much.
Everything.
Married this year.
Never going to forget it.
Jeff, they're working on 36 years together.
Wow.
Nice, Jeff.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And what is this? At least both of us are on the same page. Got to go. Who's going out? Oh, Samantha. Thank you for popping in, Samantha. That was great having you here. Jeff is older than dirt. Older than the trees. Okay, ladies. Time for you to skedaddle.
All right. Have fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Make sure your dog goes with you.
Our dog is hiding in the basement because Colton's playing with balloons upstairs, and she hates balloons.
As soon as somebody goes in and out the room, she has to go in or out of the room. So
yeah.
So now she has to go to the kitchen where I was at. She's going to go hang out with our youngest daughter, who's in there just kind of doodling on her iPad. So it's like, hey, yeah. So she's just hanging out.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm just getting myself back in caught up here.
Good,
just getting myself ahead of the game here.
now is when the divorce comes because we're going to get the answers wrong, not them.
Yeah.
So they're going to get it wrong.
Right.
It's a
Point.
three-way tie with David and Kim, Trent and Jenny, and the Ringers. And Jeremy and Sarah are not too far behind. They got 6. You're only 1 point behind, Jeremy. Okay. First question goes to Steve, and this is going to be for this will be for 3 points.
Okay.
And we'll probably answer them backwards. Steve, what Disney character does your wife look the most like, or that you would imagine your wife looks the most like?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. Tough question, Stan.
We should have talked about this because I thought this could have been one of the questions. What's a tall princess? Who's tall?
My wife's not tall. She's only like 5'5". So
yeah, I know, but I was thinking one of the tall.
I think Ariel's the shortest.
One of the tall ones with dark hair, but I don't know. Oh,
Snow White is pretty short.
Yeah.
Cinderella's tall. Aurora's probably the tallest, I would say.
Aurora or Rapunzel.
Yeah, or
doesn't have long hair. So what were the first two you said? Snow White,
Aurora.
She have dark hair?
She has blonde hair, right?
She has blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what was the other one that had blonde hair?
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Is she tall? I'm going to go Aurora.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to go with Aurora, Steve?
Yep.
Okay.
See, I told you I was going to get these answers wrong.
Well, you never know. She might get it. But she sleeps a lot. She sleeps in. Mary does like to sleep in.
He does, yeah.
David, which Disney character? And you can't say Goofy because you're going to be in the doghouse for sure.
I can't say Goofy. I can't say Miss Piggy, right?
What's that?
I can't say Miss Piggy.
You might not want to, but you can if you want.
You'll be sleeping outside.
Yeah, outside, yeah.
Jerry says, please. Yeah, please.
I'm going to say, although she doesn't really look like her because this one has short hair, it is her favorite character. For some reason, I think she'll pick her. So I'm going to say Tinkerbell. Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy.
Okay, so now would be a good time to get back at her for calling me dope butt.
Nice.
You want the points.
Yeah.
You're gonna call her Dopey.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with let's say Snow White.
This is where everyone in the chat goes, oh, hey Trent.
For me, Jenny loves to read, and she's got brown hair, and she's a big fan of Beauty and the Beast. So I'm gonna go with Belle.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good one. Okay, so this one's worth 2 points. We're going to start with David this time. What is the first table service restaurant you ate at?
It was Ohana Breakfast.
Ohana.
Yeah, that was right before our trip to Magic Kingdom.
Okay, Jeremy's thinking hard. He doesn't want to get this one wrong.
That's a tough one. It was our honeymoon and we had dining. We ate at a table service every day.
Yeah.
That's a toughie.
I can't remember this one myself.
I'm gonna say Crystal Palace is not right, but that's saying.
Okay, Trent.
Yeah, she stole my answer. I'm saying Crystal Palace as well.
Oh, I went with Trent. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's crazy is it's still our favorite.
You guys went together.
Yeah.
Jenny and Sarah, they went to Ohana. Steve, what is your answer?
Well, it was a lot better back when we went in 2000 on our honeymoon, but I'm pretty sure our first table service was Tony's Town Square.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they had they had steak with cheese on the top of it back then, and really good potatoes. It's not as good. Way downhill since then.
Yeah, it has.
Do you think Mary's going to admit to that was the first place you took her?
Steak with cheese sounds
No,
good.
but that's what I recall.
Okay. So this is going to be worth 1 point. We're going to start with, I started with David last time. Jeremy, we're starting with. What Disney pet would your wife want to own?
Wow.
Does Figment count as a pet?
Sure.
That's a good
There
answer.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta think about this for a minute. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jeremy, you're next.
I just went, Stan.
Oh, sorry, Trent.
Oh, this is a tough one. What pet? I would say Figment, but I'm not going to say that because I don't think Jenny would say that. I'm going to go with maybe, I don't know, how about, Stan, this is a good one. What would I think Jenny would say? What do I think she would say? I'm going to go with maybe, let's do Pascal from Tangle.
Y'all from Tangle.
Yeah, this is a complete guess.
That's a tough one.
That's
Yeah,
a good one.
Okay. This should have been the 3-pointer. What should be the 3-pointer instead of the 1-pointer.
You can always change the points.
You know what? I'm going to switch these around. If you guys don't mind, is that okay?
How dare you?
Yeah. I like one.
I think if they get this, it should be 3 points.
Cheating.
Yeah. No, I'll keep. I have it written. I already said the rules. We're keeping it the way it is. Okay, Steve.
Well,
Steve. So because you can't see the chat, I'll just give you the chat's commenting. We have people are saying Stitch, Marie, Figaro, Stitch, Mickey, and Pluto is what the chat is helping you out with.
Oh, well,
You go with your own though.
we have pugs, so I'm going to say Percy the pug.
Oh, Percy, good one.
What is that from? Percy the Pug.
Pocahontas, isn't it?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
All right, David.
I'm going to say the child from the Mandalorian.
Baby Yoda.
Wow.
Yeah. If she can own any pet from a Disney movie, she would probably pick Baby Yoda.
I think if she gets that, we should probably give you 15 points.
She loves Baby Yoda.
I don't think that's a pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a pet.
Yeah.
No, that's a 1 point. Okay. All right, go get your wives.
Let's get the lassos. Get the women.
This is where the divorce comes.
Yeah.
Hey, woman.
You can come back.
Ma.
Hey, woman. Don't mute your mic first or nothing. Okay. Who do you think is going to win this? People in the chat, because you know everybody's answers now.
I'm actually going to say Trent and Jenny or Jeremy and Sarah. That's my guess.
There we go.
That round was much harder.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
you
very
know, hard questions to the guy.
Okay.
I told him this is where the divorce comes.
This is it.
If we get this is like a miracle just happened. I'm just telling you. This is tough.
Okay. We'll start off with the 1-pointer question, which was probably the toughest one, I think. I think all the guys thought this was the toughest question. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for me.
This is the tough one.
No. Steve did well in this one. The Ringers did well in this one.
The hard one was the site question.
Come on.
We'll wait till
How do we know Steve did well already?
Okay, so we're going to start off. Sarah, you're up.
I'm up first. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Glad it wasn't us.
Okay.
Okay, Sarah.
I don't know which one he's
Okay, we're going to mute these two here. Hang on. There we go. What Disney pet did Jeremy say you would want?
Disney.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Wrong button. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what Disney pet?
Can I ask a question? Does it have to be an actual animal or like any Disney animal?
Yeah. Which one would Jeremy say you would want to take home as a pet?
Okay, so there's 3 I think you would say. Would either say Baby Yoda, Elliot the Dragon, Figment. Gonna go with Figment because he's my favorite, and I dressed up for him at Halloween.
Ding,
So
ding, ding! You got the point.
Nice.
I love Biggie.
Good one.
We do too.
Biggie's the
1
best.
pointer.
I wouldn't want to listen to that voice every.
No, and he's a little troublemaker, and I am too. So I think that's
Okay.
Oh boy, we're
All
up.
right. There we go. Okay, this is what I meant to do. I forgot to do this wrong. Okay, Jenny, who did Trent say you would want to have as a pet?
Fingers across.
I want to go with the obvious answers, but I'm gonna think Trent's probably thought of something that he wouldn't mind having in the house. Because my first instinct is to go with a dog or a horse, but neither of those.
That was too easy.
Yes. So a Disney animal that he wouldn't mind would probably be Pascal, because I used to play with lizards when I was little, and there's been a few times I've caught them, and I've said, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if we got a lizard?
Ding, ding, ding. Good job.
Oh, I'm sleeping in the room tonight. All right.
That was well done.
Oh my gosh. I was sweating. I was like, no.
Well, I mean, he's not a big animal person. So I had to think of what the only animal we've ever owned while married was a bunny, because my mom showed up one day and said, here's a bunny.
It didn't last long.
And then it got cold, and I'm like, we can't leave the bunny outside in the cold, even though we used to when I was younger, but I just felt bad for it. So
nice.
It's living on the farm now.
Hollywood says, wow, she can't believe you got that.
It's a good one.
I have to think things like Trent.
Yep.
Okay.
15 years of it. There you go.
Yeah. And if we're not at work, we're generally together. So we're together except for all the time.
So we know each other really well.
He actually
you're scoring perfectly so far. You're at 7 points, so you're doing really well.
Well, Disney is what we discuss
daily.
All right, Mary and Steve. Steve said that you would get this one no problem. He said this was the easiest question of the lot.
Okay.
So what pet did Steve say you would want to bring home? Disney pet.
Man, she's thinking.
I think I know.
He would think like a regular pet. I don't think he would think something off the wall. So I'm going to go with Percy the pug.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Good job.
Nice. Good job.
And I just noticed Steve's wearing his Duke Kaboom shirt. Awesome.
Yes.
Steve, I love it.
If there's any close questions, the Judge Stan is going to go rule in my favor.
No Canadian collusion.
Yes, he Canada.
Yes, he Canada. Okay.
Right.
Kim.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be an animal, right? It could be anything Disney.
Yep.
Baby Yoda.
Look at that. Holy cow. Ding, ding, ding.
That was easy. Good job.
I did not think that one would happen.
She loves the Baby Yoda.
That one.
That view, eh?
Although Disney is a close second.
Okay.
Do I get bonus
I
points
love
now?
that. Oh,
Okay.
Hey, look at that. That's cool.
What's that?
He has Duke Kaboom and Forky.
Did I get? Yeah, everybody got that one right.
Yep.
Unbelievable. And you guys, everyone thought that would be a tough one.
I did for sure.
Poor Trent was sweating.
Oh, wow.
He really was.
You saw me go just doing that the entire
I had
time.
to think logically, so you know.
She knows me. She knows me.
Okay, so the second question, or the question with 2 points, we're going to start off with David and Kim on this one. Kim, what did David say your first table service meal was at Walt Disney World?
This is hard because our first trip, we didn't have the right reservations. We had reservations all throughout Disney World. We had to change them. Like we were running around a lot from one park to maybe Disney Springs.
Turns out you were in Disneyland the whole time.
Yeah.
We ended up changing all of our reservations around because I was like, why do we have reservations at all different parks?
He said table service.
Table service in Disney World. So that day we stayed at Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, he did say that.
We went to Magic Kingdom our first day. It was freezing cold, I remember. I don't think we had our guest reservations. We don't eat in a lot of other places. This is tough. Is it in Disney Springs? I have no idea. What's the name of the maybe it was the Wilderness Lodge. What's the name of the Whispering Canyon? I'm gonna say
David said you had breakfast at Ohana.
Oh, I was thinking dinner.
No, table service.
Table service.
Oh.
That was a give me.
I just gave her laser eyes.
All right.
Okay, Jeremy, Sarah, this is your chance to pass them.
Okay, so it was our honeymoon.
Yep, he said
nonstop,
that.
That's what I remember. And I don't know if this was our first one, but we all joke about gonna say Crystal Palace because the kid fell asleep in his macaroni and cheese.
There we go. 2 points. Very good. That was impressive.
Wow.
So where am I here? So that was
Hey,
so
Table service.
Trent and Jenny.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Again.
Where did Trent say you ate? Trent's sweating again.
I have been thinking about this since you asked the question because I only remember eating at 3 particular restaurants on our honeymoon.
How much did you drink on your honeymoon?
We don't drink. We don't drink at all.
No.
But there was some stuff going on at home, so it was just a lot of going on. That's a story for another day.
Drama.
But I know it wasn't Restaurant Mary Cash because that was in the middle of the week. It was Magic Kingdom and I know.
Get this.
It was Crystal Palace because I hate buffets. I loathe buffets. And he was like, "Oh no, it's so good. It's gonna be so good. You're gonna love it. It's gonna change your mind."
What? It's got poop in friends.
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the experience. We've been there once with the girls, and I'm still not super crazy about buffets, but I don't mind that one.
Good job.
Good job. Look at these guys batting 1,000 over here. Holy
We were joking, ate there together because we didn't think the girls were going to get that one.
I was sweating it again.
I had to go through the whole thing. We had Marrakesh on Wednesday night, and we had it was our week.
No.
That was impressive. All right, Steve and Mary. Mary, where did Steve see the first?
No. Can I take a pass?
Where did Steve say it was your first table service?
I don't really want to say it though.
Well, he already said it, so.
Cat's out of the bag.
Look at Steve. He's cracking up.
It was Tony's Town Square.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
It was better. I promise. It was a lot better.
They had steak.
It's never been better.
When we went there, Trent, it was good. They had steaks
Well, it was a
and
little better than
good
You know
mashed
what?
potatoes and stuff like that. It went way downhill.
We ate there on our honeymoon in 2005, and I remember liking it. And then when we ate there with the girls in 2014, we were like, something's changed.
A lot has changed.
Yeah, it's horrible now. That's what's changed.
Ooh, tornado touchdown confirmed for downtown Orlando.
Wow.
Yep.
Jenny needs to take it over like they did the episode, and then it'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
That's right. I've got plans. And y'all, we tried a new recipe the other night. The menu for crawfish with dirty rice. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to mute you two again.
Our dog is very scared of Colton's balloons upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go back. So when I asked this question, this is what one of the people in the chat wrote.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with me.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this one's worth 3 points, and we're going to start off with Steve and Mary on this one.
No pressure.
So the question was, what Disney character does your wife look the most like? And Steve said this was hard for someone who doesn't see. So
I had some help, though.
We kind of helped him out and gave him some characters that he might.
Now this is interesting because we talked about this Thursday night on Trent and Jenny's show, and I didn't have an answer then.
Yep.
This one's too hard.
This is hard. I have to try to think about how he would approach this.
That's dangerous thinking like me.
He's sweating out too now, right?
Oh gosh. Well, I think he would have enough sense to go with a princess. Now I just have to figure out which one. This is tough.
It was tough for us to pick.
This is really hard.
I'm going to go with Sleeping Beauty.
Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. Perfect score all around.
He is not in the doghouse.
Wow.
I picked tall.
Tall and blonde, he said.
I don't think any of the princesses are that tall. They're usually like 5'4" or something.
Very good. Okay, so you guys ended up with a perfect score of 12 points. So only one team can catch you.
They'll do it.
Where am I here?
Didn't we get
Yeah, but they're worth different points.
Oh.
Okay, David and Kim for the 3 points.
I don't like
And
this.
this would be for second place or third, depending
I
on
don't like this question.
so which Disney character. And I told him he can't say Goofy, so Goofy's off the table.
And Miss Piggy.
You guys.
Miss Piggy's off the table too.
Who said that, Steve?
No.
Yeah.
Because remember we were
I
talking
remember,
weeks
yes.
ago, and then I said Miss Piggy weeks ago, and then you're
Listen, I'm not offended. I love this. I would think you would go with the princess to be nice.
As he takes a sip of beer.
I call it medicine.
Maybe you better give her the beer.
I'm going to say that I look like or I act like.
Look like. Actually, the question was, I'll read it again. Yeah, what Disney character does your wife look the most like?
None of
I think he was pretty close with one he picked.
Rapunzel? What did you pick?
I said Tink.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, you got the cheeks. You got the Tinkerbell cheeks.
Hey.
And that's your favorite. You love
Yes,
her.
she is. Thank you, honey. Well, that's good.
Okay, so you two ended up with 7 points. Okay.
You're fired. You're off the show. Mary, take
All right, we're going to go with
What?
Jeremy.
Take Kim's
Yeah.
admin stuff.
Not playing with you anymore.
Admin stuff.
Okay, Sarah. Who did Jeremy say you look the most like?
Wow. I have an answer I want to give, but I'm hoping you were nice after I called you dopey.
Oh, that's so funny because he said I can get back at her right now for calling me dopey.
That's exactly what he
See,
said.
I knew.
That's exactly what he said.
But Rose, I heard as Snow White, so I'm gonna say Snow White, but I don't know if that's why you would have picked that.
You got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good job, guys.
Good job.
I'm little like Snow White is, so.
So you ended up with 11 points. You're sitting in second spot right now. Very good.
No pressure, Jenny.
This one's
Okay,
easy.
No pressure.
you're going to end up in either third or second with this answer,
They're tied for first.
or tied for first.
Yeah.
Or tied for.
You could end up in any possible answer.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could be first, second, third, fourth.
Yeah,
fifth,
pretty much.
fourth.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't end up in last. Okay, Jenny, who did Trent say you look the most like?
Okay,
Here we go
so
again.
this one was kind of cheating for us because Thursday night we asked the same question on the show and I didn't have an answer. And then after the show, my kids were like, you would totally be Belle because you're always reading.
Yes.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Unbelievable. So
I love it.
we have a two-way tie for first. Trent and Jenny and Mary and Steve, the ringers, are both tied.
I still get to call in Thursday night.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Call in first, Steve, Thursday night.
I like Jody's idea. Jody Rice says that if we got low points, we need a trip to Disney.
There you go. Right.
That's us.
So Jeremy and Sarah ended up in third spot with 11 points, and David and Kim trailed with 7 points. But I'm impressed. I didn't think you guys would have gotten as many questions right as everybody did. I thought these were going to be tougher than that. So Trent and Jenny, Mary and Steve, you get to decide who's going to leave the room and who's going to stay for the bonus round to decide the winner.
I'll
So
leave.
one person's going to be giving the answer, the other person's going to try to figure out
I'm
what the
going
other.
to leave, so I'm going to unplug my headphones.
Okay,
All right.
so Trent's out of here.
I'm going back to the kitchen. I'll be back.
Rude. Okay, so who we got here? We got Mary, Steve. Okay, who do I start off first with? Who wants to answer first? Who wants to answer second?
I guess it depends on the question.
Okay, Jenny, pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
And Mary?
3.
Mary's closer. It was 4.
Okay.
So Mary, you get to decide who goes first.
Jenny.
Jenny. Okay, Jenny.
Okay.
How many days has it been since your last time at Walt Disney World?
Didn't say we had to do math here.
How many days?
I'm going with around 210.
210. Okay.
Whew, this is a hard.
Mary?
Did we win?
No. We're in last place, honey.
Oh, we're out.
That's okay. It's between.
Let's see. 180-ish.
180. Okay, bring your husbands back, and we'll see who's closer.
I'll do myself.
Dan, did we win?
You want the admiration and the respect of everybody that came on here that you had enough guts to come on here.
Thanks.
Math, so think really hard.
All he says, my husband and I would have gotten 0, so don't feel bad.
We're going to lose on this one.
No,
Thank you, hon. Thank you.
Sorry.
We got everything right.
All right.
No, you got it. You got it.
Math.
So Jenny went first, so Steve will be answering first.
I know, but I don't know. With that.
Okay, Steve.
Yes,
How many days has it been since you were last at Walt Disney World?
180 or so.
Holy cow. Bang on. That's what Mary said. Okay.
Sounds about right.
Fred, how many days has it been since you were last at Walt Disney World? What did Jenny say?
Do some months, times some days. Months, times some days.
Hey, no cheating there.
So we want exact, like this exact.
Well, how many days did Jenny say?
Because I guesstimated.
I just recently logged into the DVC website to kind of see the countdown. Oh, what number did I see in the top of the thing?
Yeah, but that's how many days till, not how many days since.
I know, but it's usually about the same time, give or take. Think about it, 'cause it's always about the same time.
Did Steve get it exactly right?
Yeah.
210.
Oh my God, are you serious? Yes.
Wow.
That's a good way to approach it.
That's impressive.
That's
telepathic stuff
Yeah,
going
because
on.
he timed it with how they book it and then their next trip. So they plan their next trip after their last trip. So
yeah, we go about the same time every year.
So every time I log into the DVC site, there's always that number, and then you kind of figure it out. I just did some quick math. I'm talking like quick math.
Yeah.
And we go the same time too, September.
Yeah. See, that's us. So
You see? Yep.
it's been about 7 months for us. So
I'm like, what? What just happened?
Okay, this is crazy. I don't think in the history of
the Disney Hollywood Newlywed Game.
yeah, the not so newlywed. now that's Disney.
They got us.
Game.
that's
That's been-
that
say that 3 times.
myself and Mary and Steve, like, we know each other.
I agree.
that was incredible. Anyways, we have a 2-way tie for first place. You guys both got it bang on. So
All right.
that was great.
Good job, Trent and Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same to you guys, too.
Trent was really
Yeah.
sweating some of them, though.
I
I
am.
know. I don't like it's,
I was too. Just
He was just cool and calm, you know?
Trent did look so cool and calm over there. So,
yeah.
I was
It's
going
just
like,
that-
I was like,
wearing the boom shirt.
But you know what I have to say, Kim getting Baby Yoda and Sarah getting Figment,
Right.
those blew me away also.
yeah.
That was impressive as well.
Can I have a figment?
Every,
Can you get me a figment?
Yes.
Okay.
everybody knowing where they ate the first time, pretty much.
Madam Leota would be proud of y'all.
The only reason I
Why?
remember Crystal Palace, kid next door next to us, literally fell there first in his macaroni and cheese. Because
Wow.
This red-haired kid, he just went.
That is a memorable experience.
Like, can we take a
Never
photo?
forget
That is crazy. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining us.
This was
I didn't
fun.
get as big a crowd as I had hoped. I thought we were going to get a bigger crowd, but this was fun. I really enjoyed this. Trent was sweating like crazy, but that was cool. Trent and Jenny, tell us about the Disney DNA podcast and where do they find it and what is it a little bit about again?
Well, basically, you just got to go find us in at our website at DisneyDNApodcast.com. There's links to everything from our YouTube channel. You can listen to our show every Tuesday there. We're in basically all the podcast apps, and we have Jenny's Etsy shop, and we have our Patreon account there. So we have a lot of stuff there. It's a one-stop place, and you can buy shirts like this that I'm wearing currently.
From TeePublic.
So yeah, so just every Tuesday there's a new episode out, and every Thursday is live, just like this kind of stuff on YouTube. So it's just really fun, and we just have fun, and we're just a family show growing, and we call our podcast community our podcast family.
Yes.
They're amazing.
And we
Number
actually
300 this week.
Episode 300 this week.
Episode 300 this week.
Wow.
We're going to do a call-in show Thursday night on YouTube.
It might be 2 hours.
And
Who
if you're
knows?
wondering where of our other shows have been, we were doing Facebook Live originally, but the last 2-3 weeks we switched over to YouTube. So if you want to watch old videos, go to Facebook. The new ones are on YouTube.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm just going to quickly, I have a question for the people that are here, Mary and Jeremy and Steve and Sarah and David and Kim and Trent and Jenny, as well as people in the chat. For the solo show, I'm starting a new thing. I'm going to be doing part 1 tomorrow, and I'm going to be interviewing a young gentleman from Shanghai to find out how it is going in Shanghai with the reopening. So if you have any questions you want me to ask him, let me know, and I'll try to get those into the thing. Also, I'm trying to find someone from Tokyo, and I'm also trying to find somebody from Hong Kong. So if you know anybody from Tokyo or Hong Kong that you have a lead for me, because I want to do every park as they open. I already have for Paris and for Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Those ones are easy. But I do need somebody from Tokyo and from Hong Kong. So if you have leads about that, or if you have anything you're interested about for Shanghai, I'm recording that one tomorrow morning on the solo show. So that's coming up.
Okay. Awesome.
Sorry. And I wanted to go to Jeremy and Sarah. Welcome back to Walt Disney World. Tell us about your live show.
All right, my live show is every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 3 hours plus sometimes a song. I'm doing special edition shows. I just did an all Disney one this week. I'm doing an all Beatles one soon, so you can find it at facebook.com/Goffstockmusic.
I'm just for moral support.
And what I love is Sarah puts on the ears for every song that he plays. So if he's doing the Muppets one, she puts on the Muppet ears. And then if he starts playing...
He runs upstairs, grabs a pair, runs back downstairs, runs by the studio, and he's like, look!
5 pairs of ears through. I got some more coming. Don't worry, they'll be new.
She has a Rolodex of every attraction, so she can get them and put them on. And I love it when you pop up here underneath while he's playing and you see the ears pop up. That's my favorite. And you also got the hashtag Goff slide going on too.
Yes, the patented Goff slide.
I want stock in that.
Hey, we're going to start selling it. Skyrocket.
That's excellent. And Mary and Steve, my favorite people that are admins for every single Disney Facebook page other than mine. What do you?
You just like us because you can pronounce our names.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're not the Monaternos?
No, it's a little easier to say our names.
So people in Disney can't get Browning right, though. You got to say the color brown, I-N-G. They don't get it.
Even I can get that one.
They don't get Browning.
They can't. They're like, what?
They look at us like, who?
Really? What do they say? Brown?
You would think it'd be kind of easy, but not so much.
Not so much.
But
and then we got Kim and David. Thank you for joining us. Well, David, you're here every week. What are we doing next week? We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. It's way too early to talk about that.
Yeah, we usually decide on Friday around 6 o'clock. Yeah.
On Saturday morning, they decide.
Saturday morning.
Hey, Stan, you got to give Mary a hard time. We want to start a podcast, and I've given her like 40 names, and she hadn't picked one yet. So,
it's hard to pick a name.
What are some of the choices that you guys have gone?
Don't encourage him.
I don't remember. I just looked at the email, but it was sent like 3 months ago.
It's really hard. It's really hard to get a good podcast name. Trent, Jenny, how did you guys get yours? Did you get it pretty easy, or
she did it?
I did it. We
almost
really
5 years ago. Yeah.
What we wanted our show to be about, and we said, we want to discuss Disney, but we want to really focus on the family aspect of it. We want to do it with our girls. We want people to listen to it with their kids, or things like that. And then we started talking about how, Disney, there's a little bit of Disney in all of us, and that got us talking about DNA. So
she did it. Yeah.
The Disney DNA podcast was born.
Yep. 4.5 years. Right. Man,
how about for Mary and Steve, you call it Percy's podcast?
Well,
Well, can you give me some time to do this, please? Because I'm not sure where that's going to be.
You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, your podcast is on live right after this
Right
show.
now.
well, first I was told to make it Disney, and then I was told, well, it has to have something about cooking in it because Mary cooks a lot, so she wanted to maybe do some cooking with the Disney recipes. So then I had to incorporate that, and then I got thrown another curveball. So I came up with all these names and still
Are they
no.
dining with Disney?
Right. Or Disney Eats.
Something like that. Yeah.
You all are encouraging him.
Yeah.
You got to stop.
Mary doesn't
No.
Have a job and things to do.
Yeah. You just do it. Have fun.
You do have to have
Mary.
time.
It's time. Yeah. From
Try not to have COVID in the name or Corona.
yeah.
No lights off.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
One of these days.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. I think you all did amazing. I'm really impressed. I didn't think this would. And how did you both get the final bonus question right? Is beyond me.
Quick math and some guessing.
We're DVC members, so you got to plan those trips 11 months out.
Yeah.
So.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
That's right.
Good night, Jenny and Trent.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye. Now, bye. Bye.
If you have a brilliant idea for a future edition of The Solo Show and would like to take your turn in the guest host's chair, then drop us an email at thesoloshow01@gmail.com. Tell us your idea for the show, and we'll contact you about a date and a time for you to join us. If you would just like to keep the conversation going or have a comment about a previous show, then visit us on Facebook at The Solo Show. All logos, sounds, and songs that are made by and for Disney and its affiliates are owned solely by the Disney Corporation and are not, nor are they intended to be, the ownership of The Solo Show podcast. We hope you'll join us for the next adventure on The Solo Show. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.